Hey there folks, and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV Mare Nostrum as Venice. So, in the last episode we declared war on Aquileia, and in this episode we're going to declare war on Naxos in the ongoing saga of recovering a lost territory. So we've got the boats out, heading over to Uboa, at which point we'll drop off and march on over. And the Ottomans and the Mamluks are going at it. Jeez. Wow. The conquest of Aleppo. Yeah, wow. Unsurprisingly, the Ottomans are winning easily. I swear someone somewhere is shocked. Shocked, I say. I lied. We're going to wait till the end of the month. Get a tick. Catholic Fate. Mantua's opinion of us changed by +30. Sure. Sounds good. Like it. How much does Mantua actually like us? What the hell? Rara and Savoy. Right, this is in the war that Ferrara declared for Lucca, right? Yeah. Sure thing. Month takes over. Here we go. We've got our reinforcements to declare war. We've been warned by the Ottomans. I didn't notice that we had been warned by the Ottomans. Maybe I was informed, but I sure don't recall being informed. Valid until 74. Well then. And yeah, they're super into declaring war on us, aren't they? Would be called into multiple wars, right? Alright then, in that case, back on the boats, back home, because we cannot fight the Ottomans. That is not a thing we can do. Fair. How far away are we from being able to build a spy network in Milan? A very, very, very long way away. Alright. So it goes. Improve relations with Brandenburg. Why not? Well, that was anticlimactic. At this point, we're just waiting till this goes to 100%, or one of their allies gets froggy. Whichever happens first. I have my assumptions. No one can take my assumptions. Merchant Adventures. Trade range plus 25%, but also... yeah, reduced money spent on the Navy. Teutonic Order is joined a trade league led by Lubeck. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, the Teutons got wrecked. How far ahead of time are we? We're still 9 years ahead. The problem is, I don't really think I can take I think I've got to change away from I can't take a diplomatic guy, I don't think, in the next election cycle. So, like if we're at 4-5, Say we're at like 5 a month. That's only what, 60 per year. 300 for 5 years. I mean, we'd be better off than that. I think we can still take this idea anyway and be fine, because the election isn't for like another year anyway. Sure thing. Because this saves us a bunch of money. Yeah, that saves us like 0.7 ducats a month just on the face of it. That national idea. So Bosnia, do you have any allies? No. So I don't remember exactly the mechanics of warning. If I declare war on someone who doesn't border the Ottomans, they don't get a call, right? Question is, can I actually take Bosnia? Bosnia and Serbia, because they will be together. They've got 8 guys. Bosnia's got 8 guys. So we're talking roughly even odds there. I mean, presumably we can afford a few more mercs. Started in 69, right? We were discovered by the Ottomans. Fair. Fair enough. Alright, let's find out. Bosnia, declare war. Yes, we wouldn't have to worry about the Ottomans if we declared war on them. So this is 75% aggressive expansion. All that. This is 25% aggressive expansion and reduced cost. I mean, our main goal would be to take back Dalmatia. That's probably all we could do. But if we could also take over Donji, that would be great. Because Hum here is in Ragusa, which, I mean, it would be nice to have Ragusa. I wouldn't be upset with having Ragusa, but I'm a little more interested in gaining a monopoly in Venice, if at all possible. Alright. This is working in Ferrara. Bosnia has decided they like us. That's interesting. I'm going to improve relations with Castile for no reason whatsoever. Honestly, that's pretty much a waste, isn't it? Because they're going to inherit Naples. Yeah. Planning was to have like a backup if something happens to France, but at that point I may as well go for like Poland or England. Seems pretty poor. Poland's probably the best in that vein. Yeah, sure. We'll keep relations with Poland high. Otherwise, yeah, we're hanging out, sitting tight. And I mean, I assume Crete also counts as being adjacent to the Ottomans, so that's unfortunate. Wants to claim on Mantua, on Lyca. You know, for now, I think that's fine. think that is absolutely fine. Our truce is up with Burgundy. Good. Good. I'll just go on ahead and declare war on Burgundy then. Aragon is now papal controller. Oh, that reminds me. Thank you, embargo screen. I have once again derped. It's the first time ever. Never derped before. Issue embargo on Hungary. Yeah, there we go. That should help us out some. Or not. Oh well. Yeah. Everyone goes ahead and joins then on our hatred for Hungary. Good old groupthink. We'll tell you. We'll tell you how you should look at the world. Rest of our trade league. Yeah. There's just we just have to wait until that turns to 100%, which unfortunately I don't remember how long that takes. Is it 5 years? It may be 5 years. Alright, well, we definitely can't keep him around anymore, unfortunately. Obviously having a 666 would be pretty nice, and he's only 62, which would mean that the next time he got reelected, he would be a 666 at 66 years of age, which would be kind of interesting, but we cannot afford to lose 10 more Republican tradition. Papal tradition. So the thing is, pretty high on admin power right now, without much of anything to do about it. Honestly, I'm probably just going to go for either the diplomat or the militarist. Military candidate doesn't sound terrible. We may just go for the diplomat though. I don't know, I think I'd go for the military guy because I'm still focusing on diplomacy. So that'll be, let's map that out, shall we? 1 plus 3 is 4, 5, 6, 7. We could also just subtract 4 from that. That would have been a much easier way to get to that math. 7 is still probably fine, because otherwise, like, taking 4 away from here, only getting 4 per month is pretty rough when we want to stay reasonably ahead on military. And we also want to keep our ideas going though. We're far enough ahead. I'll take the diplomat. Spend much time talking about thinking. Don't actually think. Kandar is gone. Surprise level is low. So we're going to work on our spy network in Hungary. Yeah, wow, it's completely gone. Sure. Ottomans is no longer a valid rival for Venice. Well, that's nice. Oh, and we're not enough rivals. Well, I would love to add a rival if I could. But you'll notice, I'm at war. But yeah, I guess that one province was enough to put them over the threshold. Because before that, we were basically at parity. No, but really. Ooh, plus 10% trade steering for 10 years. Yes, please. Coming back from Poland. We're making quite a few dollars. Yeah, I guess let's revoke that embargo. Sure thing. Hopefully that's gonna put us at... Yeah, so we're down money from revoking that embargo. That's good. That's good. I like it. Saxony is being dealt with by Hesse, or Hesse, or Hat Trick, whichever. Not 100% sure, but I'm reasonably certain it's one or none of those. There's some border friction, that's fine. Muscovy. You seem like a reasonable long-term place to spend some influence, some diplomat time. Some happy days are here again, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, let's repay that loan, which I believe means we're now debt-free. Good. Production efficiency, sure thing. What do we currently have in there? Oh, tax guy, right. 63, 15% yearly death risk. Interesting. So that's Denmark. Huh. Alright, Lubeck. Hate Saxe-Lauenburg. Sure. As you do. So France and Savoy are now allied. I assume we're okay with that. Ferrara will cede Modena to Lucca. Interesting. Ferrara will pay war reps. That is indeed interesting. Trade embargo, Ottomans and must have been Kara. I misread. No longer. Milan and Savoy are now rivals. Sure. Kara and the Ottomans upset with each other. Ottomans no longer consider Austria's rivals. They've announced the Thames. Sure. Oh boy. Alright, do I want to check this first or do I want to look? Let's look. Yeah, they cut a swath. Jeez. Mamluks annexed Fezzan. Maybe a reformer. Cede Aleppo, Tarabulus, Tadmor, Hama, and Antioch to the Ottomans. Fezzan will cede Jofra to Tunis. Karaman will cede Isel to the Ottomans. Mamluks will end their overlordship of Fezzan. Interesting how that timed out. Peaceful cost, sure. 34 power projection. Jeez. Yeah. So, if you're wondering, are the Ottomans scary? The Ottomans are pretty scary. I'm concerned, especially since their navy is, is a thing. Crimea got 75 ducats from Hungary. Crimea, are you at war with Lithuania, Poland, and Moldavia? Sure. That makes sense then. I understand these decisions, and yeah, we're just still hanging out. I really don't think I want to start on this Bosnia thing until we've got this war under wraps, because I do need to send like everybody over. Have every one of my bodies rock their bodies. Everybody, rock their bodies tonight. No, that's something completely different. Alternatively, right? Alternatively, we could have our troops in position so that as soon as this warning is over, we could go ahead and attack. Valid until May. I guess that's a full year away. Well, no rush. We're slowly piling up the influence. Now the good news is, it's long enough for the loot bar to fill back up in Friuli, so, you know. Well, that's going to be nice when we take it back. Hopefully, because it is our core, we won't have to deal with too much trouble. Yeah, looks like it is 5 years that it takes for the war to 100%. Yeah. Hungary, England, the Palatinate, Florence, and us. Interesting. Just love everybody, don't you, Austria? Expand the bodyguard to it. Gain a stability, lose 10 tradition. No, just gain 5 tradition. I don't think stability is worth 10 tradition when we're this low. So we're still 6 years ahead. So, I mean, we're gaining 120 a year. And that doesn't give us a lot of room to play. But that is plus 10% trade efficiency. Like, I mean, that's half of what we get for being ahead of time. We'll just reap the benefits now, and I mean, there's no way we'll have to deal with the consequences later. Am I right? Of course I'm right. That never happens. It's crazy people talk. Yeah, so we're quite a ways away from that being an issue. I mean, what, a year and a half? Roughly? It's not going to be long enough. May need to look into some development. Sort by cost. I mean, that's not really going to do a ton for us because the autonomy there in Cyprus is high. There's some unrest in Uboa, but I think overall in reasonable shape if we do something like this. That said, these places are just, they give us more more for what we're putting in. Sure, I'll put this in Verona. I'll do 2. Yeah, that puts Verona pretty high up there in terms of what we're getting out of it. And that also means we're no longer really in danger of losing points. Oh boy, a regent controls France. 5-5-3. 8-12. And 2-4 regent. I don't feel that bad for you, France, if I'm honest. Friesland helping out Milan. Allied with the Pope, you say? Pope is allied with Hungary for our Milan and Savoy. Some chains. Some chains starting to show up. Alright, when did this war start? Does this actually tell me the day? Of course it doesn't. That would be like helpful and useful and stuff. Tells me the year, not the day. Ledger, index. Current wars. Does this tell me the day? Does not. Alright, fair enough. Let's go back to armies. Alright, so we're in March. We could go ahead and start ferrying troops down here and try to declare on Naxos. I guess Crete. Either way. This Crete is slightly more valuable. Sure. There we go. Going back from Muscovy. And let's go ahead and take 9 and 2. As for now, we're going to send them to Uboa, and in 15 days we'll recover our lost territory. Let's see. And we'll take whatever, I was going to say whatever piddly amount of money they have. Apparently they've been stockpiling, which makes sense because we weren't looting them in the meantime and they couldn't build anything. So yeah, aggressive expansion doesn't seem like it's going to be a thing. For prestige, we're going to be positive. Holy crap. Send demand. I actually have prestige now. Who would have thought this was possible? Austria. That's I know you've got Austria listed as a potential rival game. Austria is not actually a potential rival for us. I guess we're going to set Milan because they have territory of ours. Even though the game doesn't really see it that way necessarily anymore because, you know, we had to give up our core. But so it goes. I guess we'll go ahead. Alright, just out of curiosity. Oh, okay. So this, I guess, doesn't count as being neighboring to the Ottomans. I mean, this clearly does because it's connected by land. But Crete is only connected by water tiles, so that doesn't count. Fair. Fair enough. We'll go ahead and embargo our new rival. Ah, yes, apparently we're getting a lot of value from that. Oh yeah, they are, like, almost entirely within the Venetian node. Sweet. And then we'll go to war with Crete in the next video, I guess. Or maybe we still go after Naxos. I'll head for Uboa, and if we can time this right and go after Naxos while we're being, you know, when the warning wears off, we'll do that, and then we can go to war with Crete through another warning in the aftermath. Regardless, gotta call this an episode here, folks. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time where those things will hopefully happen and not other worse things.